Manager at Bob Go, of course, part of Bob Group, and of course, one of the amazing sponsors of this year's summit. Without our sponsors, we can't do the event. We can't make it free for everybody to attend. So thank you, Shaun. Thank you, Bob Group. Shaun, tell me, how's it going?
Good. Thank you for having me. I'm very excited. Been a busy day. Had a lot of comments and stuff that we also try to reply to from our side. And just great seeing some feedback and having people reach out and participating in the summit.
Yeah, thanks for being there as a speaker. Of course, your presentation's great. I've seen lots and lots of positive comments about it and people loving it. And it's so great to see everybody who's attending asking questions and the speakers responding and other attendees helping each other out. It's just so great to see. And I love it. So thank you for being in the comments. It makes all the difference for this kind of event. And of course, thanks for being a speaker. Shaun, tell me a little bit about your talk for those who haven't yet seen it. What's it all about?
So in the conversation, deciding what we're going to talk about, it was actually a very, very deep thing that we wanted to touch on based on personal experiences of us all being shoppers online as well. So as one of the stuff that what frustrates us frustrates online sellers, buyers as well. And I think that is something that we wanted to touch on, to be like, in our world that we work with shipping and logistics solutions, we could actually solve a lot of the problems that we actually face as customers ourselves. And we decided to chat about the do's and don'ts about the shipping side of checkout, talking about different options, different technologies that's out there, what pitfalls not to fall into, what frustrates us, and just making sure that online merchants actually still think about that checkout process and making sure that they think about solutions to it and not just see it as a problem or something that's a part of the process, but actually that there are nice ways to incorporate it in your business.
Yeah, absolutely. Personally, I think a lot of the time checkout is something that people don't really do too much about. It's like you just hope that your system has got a good checkout and you leave it as is.
Yeah.
Geez, heaven forbid you break the thing. But it's great if you can optimize it. And Shaun, I saw a comment beneath your presentation, which I think let's reiterate it here, because it's something that I hear come up time and time again. If you want to give if you want people to see the amount that they're paying in the checkout, and like, how does that work with Shopify? Can you do you can't do it on the basic unless you request it or there's some special question, or what's it all about?
So from a Shopify point of view, it is one of the things that I think adds so much value and people still don't think about it. So that upgrade to actually have that as part of your package, people overlook because they see the costs and not necessarily the value that you can get from it. So yes, it is only available on the Shopify Advanced and Plus plan, but it's what they call third-party calculated rates, so real-time shipping rates at checkout. And what that entails is we take the information from the basket with your store's information, the products that's included, as well as then the customer's checkout information. And based on that, we can give quite accurate checkout rates to the customer at that point. That includes surcharges, remote areas, high-risk areas, and stuff like that, where your flat structure and the basic structure that Shopify offers does not always cover all of those needs, which means that sometimes with your shipping charges and all of that, you're not always going to make the money back that you need. And there is that pitfall of sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But if you're not as accurate, you're going to lose more than win, or you're going to get to a point where you're going to charge a flat 100 Rand across the board, local people as well. And then there's not that competitive edge and benefit to the people that's close by to you where you're going to get that from the courier.
Yeah, absolutely. And I suppose it's going to serve the customers who are close to you or in big cities, because they can actually benefit by getting cheaper prices instead of just paying the flat fee, which is accounting across the board like an average. And then unfortunately, the people like me who live on game reserves arts in the middle of the sticks, then we just pay extra. But it is what it is, and it gives the customer visibility up front, and they can also just choose the one that suits them.
Yeah.
So just for interest sake, I'm interested. Does Bob Box integrate into that as an option as well?
Yes, so it's done via Bob Go. So BobBox is one of the shipping providers options on Bob Go. And then with our rates at checkout feature that we have developed to half streamline that and make it even more accurate from that point of view, we can do pickup pickup options as well at checkout. So that then uses your delivery address, looks for the closest pickup points to your area, provides you with what times are they open, what times can you collect, and all of that at checkout real time. So it means that, let's say you are close to a game reserve and there is a shopping mall close by, that option will be presented and not your Pretoria one, for example. And I think that power is so accurate, because that's also one of the solutions to the very extreme shipping cost that is there for regional deliveries and all of that, is your pickup point options, which then counterparts that more expensive regional deliveries.
Absolutely. So somebody like me, again, I would just choose, like, the Woolies that we go to every now and again, like, then just pick it up over there. So
Yeah.
which pickup partners are integrated into that? Is it all of them or select?
So it is selected from our side. So we are working with Pargo as well as Bobox. So that's our two
Cool.
pickup point options. And then we have our 5 courier door-to-door options as well, with
Amazing.
on-demand option.
Awesome. Well, Pargo has pickup points everywhere, so that
Yeah.
covers the whole place. That's fantastic, Shaun. And yeah, so thanks again for just you actually just enlightening me. I just wanted to ask myself. So sorry for hogging the time here. But Shaun, it's always a pleasure having you to talk here with me, to talk at the event, and people should totally go and check out your talk. It's enlightening. It's very full of information. There's loads of great feedback already on it, and of course we can't do this summit without you guys and your support, both as a speaker and a sponsor. So I just want to give a big shout out to Bob Group as one of our sponsors, because this event just can't happen without you guys.
Cool. It's a massive pleasure. Thank you. Thank you for
Cool.
including us. It's always great to be a part of this.
Fantastic. And as we wrap up, just want to check if there's anything else you want to share or anything on your mind before we close, before I let you go.
Yeah, so I think one of the things that I just want to throw out there to the world, and it's as well as on our comment section on the presentation, all of that, is there are people out there, the Insaka community, our Bob group environment, all of that. So online merchants can really reach out, and we can all help each other. I think there's a lot of benefit in information sharing and understanding more about the e-commerce world. So if there's stuff that people are unsure about, they need to reach out, and then we can help where we can.
Love it. I love it. That's the basis of a good community. And I love that about this industry that we're in. It's not an industry, it's a community of people just helping each other to succeed. Shaun,
Yes.
thank you for the help that you guys are giving for everybody to succeed as part of supporting this event. Really appreciate you guys. Thanks for joining me on this live.
Thank you.
Nice one. Cool.
Cool.
Live stream done. Shared and good. Thank you so much. Yeah, nice one. Thanks for doing this as an